Hey everybody, in today's Q&A, I'm going to answer the question, why does she look so tired? So hey everybody, it's Val from Autistic Interpretations, and today I wanted to talk about a question I've been seeing and the comments I've been seeing for the last few days about Jess looking tired and me looking tired. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about Jess looking tired than me. I'm 50 something and I have an autoimmune disorder and I don't always sleep great, so it's no mystery why I look tired because, it just is what it is. But Jess is in her 30s and maybe she shouldn't look tired. And there are reasons why sometimes she looks tired. And I wanted to talk about that because I think there's some concern that maybe there's something wrong with Jess, or maybe she shouldn't take naps during the day, or maybe we should change things around. So I wanted to address all of those things. So first of all, one of the things I wanted to talk about is Jessica's neurodiversity. Jessica is autistic. And what that means is Jessica processes stimuli differently. She processes emotions differently. She has a lot of anxiety. The anxiety takes a real toll on her and it causes her to stress. And when we're feeling stressed, it makes any of us tired. So any of us, when we're feeling really stressed out about something, it wears us down. It makes us tired. So with Jess and her neurodiversity and her autism and anxiety, it's a big deal for her, and it's a major part of every day. She goes through phases of being more anxious and worried about things and less anxious and worried about things. And she's currently in a phase of worrying about things. And it doesn't always make sense to the rest of us about why she's worried or why she's overly focused on something. It is who she is, and it happens. So another thing that can make Jessica tired is emotions and extreme feelings about excitement, looking forward to something. In anticipation, she may not sleep at all because she's so excited and looking forward to something, she can't sleep. That's not out of the norm for Jess. It has long-term consequences because it takes days and sometimes weeks to get back in a good groove of quality rest, quality sleep, and kind of getting past some of that hyped up anticipation. One of my points I want to make is while Jess is making amazing gains in communication and amazing gains in her skills and like in the kitchen, she's still the same Jess. She still has the same autism. She's making progress in some areas, but she's still herself that is anxious, that gets stressed, that gets worried, that doesn't sleep well. Sleep has been a lifelong issue for Jessica, and it's been maybe in the last less than 10 years, I would say probably five-ish years, that she has started regularly sleeping through the night. And that is due to a medication regimen we figured out that works for her. But it doesn't mean that she always sleeps without any issues, just like everybody else. I have a lot of trouble sleeping, and sometimes I'll sleep great for a long time, and then I'll have a night that's disrupted, and it might take me 3 or 4 more nights to get back into a groove. I think that's typical for most of us. So then what happens with Jess when she's behind on her sleep or overly stressed or anxious or has expended a lot of energy on anticipating something, then it's like a domino effect. When she's tired, she doesn't see as well. And what does that mean? Why would I say that? So Jessica's blindness is called cortical blindness. So she has a cortical vision impairment. If you don't know about that, you can check out this video I did about what does it mean that she has a cortical vision impairment. So for Jessica's best possible vision, she has to put forth an effort to see. And my best way to explain that would be to say, especially to mature drivers who struggle with nighttime driving, I have to pay extra attention. I have to make an extra effort and concentrate to make sure that I'm safe on the road at night. It requires more focus, more effort to stay safe. That's how I would like for you to think about Jessica's vision all the time. For Jessica to use her prime vision, she has to really make an effort to try to see something. It's not like the rest of us where we just look around and we see stuff. She has to locate it, get her head tilt just right, focus on it, and then try to figure it out. And then once she figures it out, she's like, oh, okay, that's what that is. But when she's really tired and fatigued and she hadn't been sleeping well, or she's stressed and distracted, she can't do that. She doesn't have the attention span and energy to try that hard to see something. So then the next thing that happens is she's not seeing as well. She's seeing very little because she doesn't have the energy for it. And then everything takes more effort because she's seeing less. So walking from here to there takes more effort. She has to be more careful, go slower because she can't see it as well. So she might trip or she might bump into something if she's not extra careful. And that takes up more energy, thus contributing to fatigue. So another reason Jess may be more tired, look tired, seem tired, is the same reason many women, including myself, go through that, and that is fluctuating hormones. So I'm on hormone replacement therapy, and so I know for a fact when I miss a pill and I have a fluctuation in my hormones, it can wreak havoc. I can get a terrible headache, I can get a migraine, I might be tired, I might be extra moody. I mean, just a lot of things can happen. So I think without going into great detail, I can just simply say there are times that Jessica is tired, anxious, stressed, moody, looks fatigued because she's a woman. Just like all other women that experience that. I don't think that needs a lot of explanation. Something else that's been going on lately is Jessica is in a phase of immense sadness about missing her granny. So her granny passed away in 2019, September of 2019, and Jess has been missing her so strongly and is mentioning it on a daily basis with a little bit of a quiver in her voice and sometimes a little tear in her eye. She says, I miss Granny so much. And Granny was her buddy. I mean, they were buddies. They talked on the phone a lot about everything, and Jess misses talking to her, and recently was gonna, she had something she wanted to call and tell her, and then she remembered that she was gone. And I think we can all relate to that in some ways. Those of us who have lost somebody, and then suddenly we want to tell them something, and then it's just like it's the grief just hits all over again because we remember, oh, they're not here. And that is something that she's dealing with lately. I don't know exactly what triggered it, what she wanted to tell her. It's just, I think a lot of us wouldn't understand that about what triggered something. It's just this momentary, I forgot that she's not here and I can't call her and tell her something. And then it just hurts. It's just so hard. So there's that. One last thing I wanted to mention about Jess and fatigue that some people are mentioning in comments. I appreciate everybody's concern and everybody's suggestions about things. And so I wanted to address this because it has come up. Some people have suggested that Jess stop taking naps during the day and that maybe that would help her sleep at night. And it seems logical, but napping is something that we have tried eliminating to see if it helped her sleep better. And it absolutely did not. And it just made her feel so much worse. Her little naps during the day are real important for her to get a boost of energy to finish out her day. So most days, Jessica's the one that wants to take a nap because she's so tired. And she says, I need to take a nap. I'm so tired. And she takes a nap and she wakes up and she's happy and she does her thing. And so I understand the suggestion about maybe cutting out her naps, but we have tried that and it did not help. She wants her naps and needs her naps. And some days she says, I don't need a nap today, and she doesn't take a nap. So it's all her. If she wants a nap, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. And actually, many studies point out that naps help reduce daytime sleepiness, as well as boost learning and performance. So there are a lot of benefits to napping, and just doesn't nap like she used to. She used to nap 2 or 3 hours a day. But as we got her on a great medication regimen that helps her sleep at night, she's not taking those long naps during the day. So her naps are a lot shorter now than they used to be. And then one other suggestion that has come up is about activity, increasing Jessica's activity. So Jess has been very active lately, and I know y'all don't always see it on videos because, of course, what we share online is literally minutes of our day, of a whole day. And Jess has a lot of activity, and some of it's in the house and some of it is out of the house. But during a typical day, Jess only sits down when she's eating or when she's taking a nap. She's laying down. But the rest of the day, she's on her feet. She stays up doing things all day long. She's always been active in that way. And especially this week, while we've had company, she's been doing a lot of walking and a lot of activities. So anyway, for the record, Jessica slept great last night because she slept in my room, and I happen to know she slept all night. She snored and slept solid. But it'll take days. It'll take days for her to catch back up. She's out of the house today, doing an activity downtown, and that video will publish tomorrow. The young women have gone out to have a day out, and Hannah's getting some video of that. But even today, after a long night's sleep of good rest, she's a little sad this morning, and she said, I miss Granny, and that's on her mind. And, you know, another thing that's probably on her mind, you know, as any of us really, really look forward to something, when it's over, we have the blues. So it might be the holidays, Christmas, it might be going on a great vacation, it might be having company, and we get so excited, so looking forward to it, and then it's over, and then it's just like, boo-hoo, I'm so sad that was over, you know, because you've been anticipating it. And so Jess goes through that a lot, and right now she's really been looking forward to having company, and when that is behind her and her company is gone, she will go through that again. She'll be very sad. She'll cry that that's over, and she'll work through it. But I anticipate it'll probably be maybe this coming weekend before she really feels better, and we'll really work on helping her catch up with her rest and feeling better. So anyway, I just wanted to summarize, like everyone else, sometimes Jess just gets tired. And there can always be a lot of factors to consider with her, like her disabilities. Jessica's disabilities contribute to how she feels physically, both directly and indirectly. I think when you watch the videos and Jessica's usually happy and usually perky and all that, you kind of forget of some of the struggles that she has. We intentionally don't put a lot of her struggles in videos out there, but they exist and they're a real part of her life. And I think sometimes it may be easy for others to forget how many challenges she has and how the significance of her diagnosis impacts her on a daily and sometimes hourly basis. And then just apart from her diagnosis and those kind of things, she's just a person. We have ups and downs. We have good moods, bad moods. We have hormone fluctuations. We have sleep disturbances. So you've got all that on top of the extra stuff. So anyway, I hope this has helped clear some of that up about what's going on and why she looks tired and why sometimes I look tired. I kind of get amused when I've not been tired and people start talking about how I look tired, because I feel like I look like I do every day. And I guess some people sometimes notice that I look tired when I haven't noticed that I look more tired than usual. And if you've made it this far in a video, I appreciate you sticking around to kind of understand better about Jess. And stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll have a video about a tour that the young women have gone on in downtown Chattanooga, and to have a fun and nice cool outing. So fall's almost here. The weather's cooler. It was 62 degrees this morning. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy our videos and you haven't subscribed to our channel, remember to subscribe. And you can check out our playlist and other videos to see if there's anything else. I have a whole Q&A playlist if you have other questions you want to see if I've answered. And if I haven't, put your question in the comments and I'll try to get to it. Thanks for watching.